So the thing about bike sharing is it started off kind of quaint. There was a couple of bikes here and there. Now they're freaking everywhere. I get it. There's too many of them. They're cluttering up the sidewalks, and there's a lot of haters out there. But this story is not about problems. It's about opportunities, and here's what I want to know. Do all these bike share bikes push the city of Dallas to be a more bike-friendly place?
Anyone can bike share. Pick it up wherever, leave it wherever. Preferably not in the middle of the sidewalk. Jerk. I'm hitting the streets with Amanda Popkin. She advocates for better street designs to keep bicyclists safe.
I think bike share has given us an opportunity that we knew that we wanted, and suddenly it's arrived.
One big opportunity is a problem called the last mile. We're here now at a train station in Deep Ellum, but we want to go to a coffee shop that's about a mile away. Hop on a bike, problem solved.
It makes it so much easier for even a novice who doesn't ride a bicycle on a regular basis to just pick one up and start teetering around.
If you're in a wheelchair, this is not really a great place for you to be able to get the bike to get through.
That's Anthony Flio. He's the local general manager of Lime Bike, which operates in 40 U.S. cities. To address the clutter problem, he's promised to add staff and stop adding any new bikes.
Dallas is the largest bike share city in the entire country now.
Really?
So the fleet of bikes
By what standards?
So New York City Bike has 10,000 bicycles. Dallas has now exceeded that.
You have 10,000.
That's correct.
So you alone have more bikes than they have in New York City.
That's correct.
And that happened in 5 months.
Correct.
All told, the city says there may be more than 18,000 bikes. But the silver lining is that all the bikes collect GPS data. Lime Bike says since August, 70,000 people have rented a bike. Saturdays are the biggest day with almost 5,800 rides, and 20% of Lime Bike trips start or end near a transit station.
Data-driven decisions are, I think, better than them saying, well, we could put in a bike lane here or here. Or...
So they'd be spending the money in the right places first.
Correct.
Which would be good for everybody?
I think it'd be good for everybody, don't you?
Now that Amanda and I have had some coffee, we're going to take a look at some of these heat maps. They show popular spots where people pick up bikes.
Those are the hot
Convention
spots.
center? Yeah,
This is data in action.
I love it.
I think we should go on McKinney Avenue.
Yeah. Because it's difficult, because there's lots of traffic and there's the trolley.
And it's popular for biking, apparently.
Yeah.
Dallas gets low scores for its lack of investment in bike infrastructure and bike culture. And while there are more recreational trails coming online, this study by real estate firm Redfin concluded Dallas has minimal bike infrastructure, ranking 122 out of 154 cities.
We need to take out a lane on either side, add more sidewalk room, and add bike lanes.
Part of being bikeable is having bike lanes, but that costs money. And what the city spends on bike lanes now is just 1/10 of 1% of its total budget.
The more people experience how lovely it is and how convenient it is to be able to bike and walk places, the more political will we'll have to make that a priority.
Yeah. Jared White is Dallas's bicycle transportation manager. Complaints about bikes littering sidewalks? They go to his inbox.
There are some definite issues that have come up. You know, I see it every day also, but it's fixable. And it's kind of an interesting problem to have. I think I'd rather be dealing with this than why Dallas doesn't have bike share.
The city could decide to cap the number of bikes that operate and how they have to be parked. But Jared thinks bike share is helpful for the city because it can use the data to pinpoint where bike lanes should go.
So that could help with our policymakers on saying, it's not just city staff saying we need to put a bike lane here. It's like we have this data to show it.
Dallas just went from not a bike city to the biggest bike share city in America. So yeah, there's going to be some problems, but these bikes are driving a citywide conversation, people are using them, and the city can use the information to better plan for future bike lanes. So is bike sharing pushing Dallas to be a more bike-friendly city? The answer is yes. If you've got something you want verified, send me an email.